Good morning, everybody. Let us start. Right hand in front of the body, left hand becomes your servicing hand. We're going to tap from the edge of your fingertips. Tapping, tapping, up, up. All the way up to the shoulders and your lymph node station. And from the fingertips, going up, tapping, boom, 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 and tapping. Notice the servicing hand is very intuitive, is very relaxed, and is very buoyant. You're barely touching your skin, but you feel that stimulation. Okay, be sure to activate and stimulate your limbs and every single tiny little micro capillaries underneath your skin. Very important for your bone to stimulate your bone cells, especially the long bone, because the long bone, when they're healthy, they help you with your red blood cell production. Therefore, tapping your bones, especially the long bones, is very important. Okay, one more. Tap, 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 tap. From the fingertips, we're going out brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing. Same palm then, we simply turn that palm open. Lymph node station first. We go down, 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 down. And going down, tapping. And tapping. It's a very intuitive navigation. Either arm, we go down, 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 down. And tapping. Going down, tapping. And tap, 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 tap. Very buoyant fingers. Going down, 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 down. Make sure you cover all the digits of your hands. Going down, tapping. And tapping down. One more. Down the river we go. Same arm, same direction. Coming down, brushing and brushing. Going down, brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing. Shoulder, knee, elbow first. Shake, 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 shake. And the little ones, fingers in the wrist. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Same palm, spray your fingers as wide as you can get them to be. And tight, 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 tight. Nice tight fist. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And now let the blood go all the way to surging into the edge of your fingertips. And squeeze, tight, 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 tight. And open as far as you can reach out. Thumb away from the pinkies. One more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And open as wide as you can get them to be. Okay, one more release of that same right hand. Can you feel the difference? Look at the difference and feel the difference of your both hands. Okay, second side, left hand forward. Right hand becomes the servicing eye. Going up and up, 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 up. From the fingertips, coming to the elbow. Long bone, remember long bone is really important to stimulate every day. Yes, you brush your teeth every day. Why not take care of your blood cells every day as well? Really, it doesn't take that long, just a couple of minutes. And tapping. And we're coming up, tapping, boom, 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 and tapping. Coming up, tapping, and tapping. Going up one more time, up, 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 up. Same arm, same direction. Brushing and brushing and brushing and harmonize. Yes, it is a little bit like you're polishing your instrument, indeed. Okay, same palm then. We simply turn that palm open from the armpit region. That's your lymph node station. We're going now. Down, 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 down. And tapping down. Boom, 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 boom. And tapping. And we're going down. Tap, 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 tap. And tapping down. So remember, this tapping hand is very relaxed and buoyant, and it covers every single digit of your fingers. One more, going down, 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 down. Same arm, we harmonize, brushing and brushing and brushing and polishing and polishing and polishing and polishing and polishing. Show them the elbow, the bigger guys first. Give a really nice shake, 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 shake. Now the little ones, wrists and your fingers. Letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. Same hand then, squeeze as hard as you can. Tight, 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 tight. Now spread them as wide as you can get them to be. And fist as tight, as hard as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And open as wide as you can get them to be. One more. Squeeze. Firm, firm, firm. The moment you spread them wide, all the blood's going to come surging through those fingers. Okay, very important for your joint in your hands to do this. Okay, neutralize. Shake, 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 shake. Very nice. Let us start with your one on each pocket. Bend your knees ever so slightly. See if you can start to pump this corner. It's not this. It's not bending the knees forward and back, but it's we start to pay a little attention to the two corners of your hips. These are the biggest station of your joint. So go ahead and give it a little stimulation. Pump, 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 pump. So all the nerves and all the spinal fluid that runs up and down your spine gets a little bit of this. Boom, 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 pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Your right foot steps in the front, left leg is in the back, right? Because you just have your hands here, your alignment should be the same. Not this, but more like this, okay? So right foot on the back, left leg in the front. Take both hands now, inside and the outer side of your left leg. Ready? Bend your knees slightly. We go tap, 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 tap. As far down as you can. From the upper leg, going down, tapping towards the ankle, going down. From the upper thigh to the middle, to the knee, down along your shin, all the way as close to the ankle as you can. If this is too much, have a seat. You can always do this on a chair. We go a couple more together. Tapping down. Again, it's an intuitive service. Very relaxed hand. Last one. Okay, same direction, same leg. Coming down, brushing and brushing down. And let it go. And release. Drop. Come to gravity. Let it go. Let it go. One more. Let it go. Once you return up, bend that front knee and we step your back foot, right foot forward. Now you have another triangle. Again, these two corner needs to be aligned. Not like this or not like this. Nice and even. Take both hands, inner and outer leg. from the upper leg, we tap down towards the ankle. And we go down, tapping and tapping from the upper leg, down, 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 and tapping down, and releasing, and letting go. We go tapping, and tapping, going down, tapping. One more, tap, 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 tap. Same leg, same direction. Going down, brushing, and brushing, and brushing. Looking down, and letting go, and brushing, and brushing, and brushing. Only as far down as the body allows. Do one more as you release. Once you return, bend that front knee and push into the front foot. We come to neutral. Hands onto the two corners. Your circular mobility. Warming up of these two biggest joints in your body is going to help all the little ones to become a little more aware of its range of motions. Okay, opposite rotation. If you lack mobility in the biggest joint, all the little joints in your body will suffer. Yes, so always use your hip circle to double check, to lubricate your mindful awareness. Not just lubricate your hip, but lubricate your mindful awareness. Okay, let us enter figure 8. One loop, one hip. Weight on one foot, weight on the other foot. Motion is lotion, and we lubricate, we lubricate, we lubricate. Ready, opposite direction, opposite direction, opposite figure 8. Get really comfortable with flowing your hip side to side with that nice alignment awareness though. Okay, so we're not doing just this, figure 8, but it's a really beautiful correct calligraphy that you're utilizing your body to mark that threads of go all around you. Okay, now because your energy body lives right here, every time when I ask you to mark the circle, the spiral, or the figure 8, you're boom, 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 cultivating the health of your energy body as well. Okay, it's not just the physical, it's everything together. Okay, finally, we come to our first balance trial. Have a chair nearby, so in case if you need it, it's there for you. Okay, start with the feet together. Both hands out to the side. See if you can stretch them as far as you possibly can imagine. Let them help you with your balance navigation. Okay, ready, coming down. You know this one, right foot first. Here's your exhalation. Now left foot off the floor. Here's your exhalation. When the standing leg becomes stronger, this knee will automatically flow up. So don't try too hard. It's not about yanking it up, but it's about stabilize that standing foot. The stronger the standing foot is, the lighter the floating leg. Okay, try one more on this side. Stronger the grounding foot, the lighter it is to finding your balance. Okay, next stage, opposite limbs. Inhale, exhale. Make an effort, stabilize the standing leg, and the floating leg will feel that sense of lightness. Okay, exhale. Inhale, we go up towards the sun. Exhale, we go down towards the earth. One more, but this time I'm gonna hold you. 1, 2, and 3. We returning back. Right arm, left leg. Slowly find that standing leg. Be really grounded in the standing leg. I'm going to hold you 1, hold you 2, hold you 3. Exhalation. Return, 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 return. Once you return now, give your ankle a little shake, 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 shake. Very nice. So you have a chair handy. If this is not easy to place one of your foot on the chair, then you bring this level a little lower. Like a stool or a box, stack some heavy books together, you have a little lower elevation, okay? So, right foot on the top, right leg first. Okay, so from here, use your hands to have your balance support or hands to the waistline if you don't need it. Look straight ahead, okay? Ready? With or without your balance support, can you squeeze into that standing leg? Like you're hugging the muscle into the bone, like you're doing this with your hand before. See if you can imagine you're doing that with your leg. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bend that knee slightly first, just ever so slightly. Ready? Can you feel the presence of your foot? Can you feel the balls of your foot? Once you establish them down, I'm going to have you elevate heel off the floor. Try that. Squeeze, heel off the floor. Squeeze, heel down. 2 more. Squeeze, heel floats off the floor. Squeeze, heel descends down towards the earth. 1 more. Squeeze, feel the foot, push into the balls of the foot on your way up. Squeeze into the leg, firm your weight down. Yes, very good. Can you do 1 more on your own but with your eyes closed so that you can feel the required engagement that you can maximize in your leg? The more you ask your muscle to work for you, the stronger, the more toned they become. Otherwise, they feel like they're not needed and they go to the couch and they become kind of weak. Okay, ready? Squeeze on your way down. Okay, once you return, can you feel the working leg, how that is different from the one that was on the top? Feel the difference. Once you feel more stronger, steadier, and fuller, that standing leg, can you feel that? Okay, give it a little shake, shake, shake to neutralize. And we step left foot on the chair. Okay. So make sure you're comfortable here. Look down to the standing foot. Spread those toes, wiggle, wiggle, so you open up the 4 corners of your foot. Ready? Squeeze that standing leg. Look straight ahead. Okay. Firm into the knee on your way up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze your way as you place your heel down. With or without the support of the chair, look straight ahead. Inhale, squeeze your legs. All the muscle of the leg becomes very, very tense. Tension sometimes healthy. Squeeze on your way down, especially on the muscular level. If your muscle doesn't know how to do this, when I ask you to squeeze, it's like the fist thing. Can you imagine if you cannot open and close your hand properly? Same thing with the leg muscle. You want to be able to squeeze, firm it in, and let go. Just like your palms. 1 more, look straight ahead. Squeeze on your way up. Feel confident, bring that chin up a little bit. Squeeze. Yes, all of you actually, I really wouldn't mind if you walk around with your nose up in the air a little bit. Okay, last one, eyes closed. Now you come up, as long as you can hold that pose, but eyes closed so that you can FedEx your brain into the tissues of your muscle and see if you can feel what part of you are you really, really good at, and you want to mimic that in other parts of your body. Okay, squeeze your way down. Now feel the difference between the right and the left side. The one that's being utilized, it feels fuller, it's happier, it's stronger. Now we neutralize, shake, 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 shake. Okay, coming back to your parallel line. Then knees ever so slightly, just like this. Never in front of the toes. These knees always need to be right before your toes. Okay? When you bend the knee, sometimes the body goes like this. Look at my spine. Can you see the difference between this spine versus this spine? Very different, right? So, if you bring your chin up a little bit, you're less likely to do that, isn't it? Okay, so while you're here, let's just practice weight on the right foot, left leg is empty. This is exactly what you just did before, except now you have no chair. Neutral, weight on the left foot, right leg is empty. Check it, very nice. Neutral, weight on both feet. Okay, let's just practice this one a couple more. Looks very easy, but if you really take out that foot off the floor, you can really feel how dominant your legs are, your standing leg is. Okay, deliver. Weight on the second side, your left foot. Jiggle, jiggle, right leg is empty. Testing, testing, testing. Okay? When you're relaxed, it doesn't mean you slouch down. You relax and you descend your energy into the standing leg. Look straight ahead, check your left leg. This guy should be irresponsible. That's what the balance pose is, that the whole of the responsibility comes to the standing leg. Okay, neutral, all the way comes to the left side. Bend that knee slightly, sort of like you're sitting on a high stool. Check out, right leg is empty. Okay, neutralize. Mark that circle in your hip again, but with your eyes closed. So you have a parameter of the width of this circle and the smoothness of this circle. Try the opposite direction. Okay, with your eyes closed, sometimes you can actually feel the corners of your feet better. See if you can feel how the hip circles massages all the different parts underneath your feet. Okay, neutralize again. Okay, now back to your weight shifting. Not very glamorous, but it's really important for me to show you in the long run how to preserve the stability of your legs and your feet and your hip. Okay, so both hands cup it, one in the front, one in the back, if you can. And now right foot, left leg is empty. Now, can you ask this right hip to round a circle? Just that right side. Left leg, left hip will follow, but this is passive. This is irresponsible. Right leg gets the responsibility. As you spin that circle, check out my lower knee. Lower knee does that move. Lower knee is really stable. That means I know how to stretch the cavity of my hip, lubrication of the hip without, at the same time bracing my quads, protecting my knee. My knee feels safe all the time. Opposite rotation. It looks very simple, but it's not very easy, isn't it? Especially if you really do it mindfully and correctly. Yes. Okay. Have I woken up this legs enough that your body wants to accomplish this? If it doesn't happen today, don't worry about it. It will happen before too long. Before we switch side, can you take a moment to acknowledge the difference? When this leg has to work so hard for you, you want to acknowledge it. Thank you for working so hard for me. Use the shaking thing to neutralize so it doesn't stay really tight afterwards. Okay, you're in both feet. You have the right, now we go center, weight on the left foot. Okay, I am not here. Look at the shoulder. Shoulder needs to be right above the hip. Hip needs to be right above the knee. Knee needs to be right above your ankle. Check. Right leg should be responsible. If you can, one hand in the front, one hand in the back. Bend that knee ever so slightly, but check it. Your knee should not surpass your toes. Okay, circle. Just that left hip. Yes, you do want to relax the rib cage. So the benefit that goes into the spinal articulation is very optimum. If your rib cage is tight, lower back, mid back tends to be tight. Now opposite rotation. If your lower back is tight, your hip is not going to be able to relax well. If you cannot relax, it's hard for me to build true muscles on the top. So you gotta relax a little better. Okay, circle one side. Pay attention to my lower knee. My lower quads, knee, shin, they're very stabilized. They're not like this. It's not a hula loop, okay? So have I woken up your legs so much that this thing starts to happen intuitively? If it doesn't happen today, don't worry about it. Just trust that it will come. Okay? Now we neutral. See if you can feel the difference between your legs. There is a big difference every time when you ask the legs to be responsible for you. Okay, now let's come back to the chair. Again, if this is too high, step it down. Have some substitute. Okay, right foot on the top, left leg is standing. Okay, you had this one before, one hand in the front, one hand in the back. When you bend that knee, can you check your alignment? Knee should not surpass your toes. Do you have circle articulation here? This is exactly what you just did, but with a little healthy challenge. Opposite rotation, opposite rotation, opposite rotation. You need the strength of your legs for your balance practice, for your walking, for your hiking, your gardening, all the requirement. And by the way, all your organs in your abdominal, especially cavity, if your legs are weak, you have more chances of letting loose in here. If your legs are strong, that means your hips and your glutes are strong, and these vital organs will feel well supported also. Okay? So just try your circle, one direction and other direction. Meanwhile, feel how your hip is finding its way to lotion up itself. Remember, lotion is motion. Motion is lotion. Okay. Now look straight ahead. Use the support if you need. Squeeze into that standing leg. Heel off the floor again. Now squeeze and purposely direct your tailbone forward just a tiny bit so that you can feel how your glute becomes more firm, more toned. The more you use it, the more they like it. Trust me. And gently, gently release. Okay. Acknowledgement with your mind, it's so very important. Acknowledgement, oh, what's happening to my body? Can you feel the difference? Give it a little appreciation, and then we go to the second side. Right leg down, left foot up. Use your hand for support. Bend that standing leg a little bit. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me better. One hand in the front, one hand in the back. And this is not correct. This is more correct. When you look down your toes, it should not go before the knee should not go before your toes. Okay, try your circle. Just do your best. If circle doesn't happen today, you can just do a half loop, like a crescent moon. So sometimes when my old injury kick in, I can only do quarter loop. From quarter loop, you expand that width a little bit. Slowly, slowly, half circle will come. Slowly, slowly, full circle will come. Slowly, slowly, spiral will come. And your figure eight will also come. Now, opposite direction. Opposite direction, opposite direction. Opposite direction, opposite direction. Now look straight ahead as you straighten that leg. Okay? Can you bend that knee one more time? So this simple exercise, by the way, if you can take a little time to build this, feel how your quads becomes well engaged when you habitually feel for this. We do need to be well protected by all the muscles around it, and this is one of the things that you can train that. Legs straight. The way you clench your fist earlier, can you do that with that leg? As we pick up heel off the floor. And if you curl that tailbone forward slightly, it's going to ask your glutes to engage a little stronger. See if you can feel the difference. Okay, exhale. Descend down. If I sound confusing, please feel free to email me. Okay, squeeze on your way up. Stay here for a moment, but squeeze on your way down. Do one more. Squeeze on your way up. Go slowly, like a very strange elevator. Squeeze like a strange elevator. Very precise, very clear in your mind, very clear in your muscular articulation. Okay? When you're well articulated in your body, you have freedom, you have independence. And that's what I hope you to gain for as long as you live. Not just this month or next month, for a very long time. Shake, shake, shake to neutralize everything. Okay, can we try ankles together? Wiggle, wiggle your toes. Wiggle without your support. Both heels of the feet off the floor. Utilize your hand to help you to find your balance in space. Squeeze on your way down. Okay. Try a couple more. Look straight ahead. Use your hand or your chair to navigate your balance. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feel your glutes, feel your legs, feel your knees squeezing before you come down. Okay, next one, same thing, but let's just have a support, even if that was easy for you. Because I'm gonna ask you to do with your eyes closed. Ready? Firm, eyes closed. Feel the balls of your feet pushing down as you ascend. Now, in your mind's eyes, can you connect to your muscular awareness in the legs? Can you connect to the biggest muscle? How about it? If you cannot connect to the biggest muscle, the smaller one will be harder. So connect to the biggest one. If you firm that tailbone forward slightly, glutes are going to be a little more engaged. Squeeze on your way down. Okay, feel that muscle saying, oh yeah, I can feel it. One more. When you have your eyes closed, Peel the heels of your feet off the floor. Tailbone slightly forward. Now squeeze mighty tight. As tight as you can. Just go ahead and exaggerate that. It won't be like this forever, but I need to wake them up first. And squeeze on your way down. Okay. So these ones, I will say, make them your homework until we meet again next time. Especially the part where you need to close your eyes. I think you're ready for that challenge. Okay, now you don't need your support. Let us take our balance out in reality. Few steps back. Okay, opposite limbs. Ready? Right arm, left foot. Inhale. Forward step, exhale. Heel down first. Left arm, right leg, inhale. Land the heel down first. Feel the standing leg. Ground. Right arm, left foot, inhale. Before you exhale. One more. Left arm, right leg, inhale. Before you exhale. Now we go backward step. Right arm, left foot. Inhale. Exhale behind you. Toes down first. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, toes down first. Behind you, backward step. Right arm, left foot, inhale. Backward step, exhale, exhale. Feel the foot. One more, inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, 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 coming down. Hands together or hands to your support. Do one more recharging. Pulsation, pulsation, bzzz. Charge it up a little bit. Heels of your feet up and down, up and down, up and down. These are good companies with these ones that you did earlier. Pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Very nice. Once you return now, separate your feet. Let's go back to your figure eight. One of the drawback of your balance practice is that your muscle gets really firm and really tight. And if you don't lubricate them, you start to find yourself walking like this, and that's not good. You want to harmonize everything so the effort that you have developed gets distributed through the strengths of your muscle tissues, your nerve fibers. It goes everywhere. Because these muscle exercises, they end up giving you a lot of energy. You want to neutralize so this energy, this vitality goes everywhere. Now opposite figure eight. Can you feel the four corners of your feet being massaged? That's very important. Yes, the feet is like the foundation of the house. The feet are like the wheels of your car, really. You always want to keep them rather aligned and have them checked, have them renewed, have them repolished. Yes. Neutralize. And the figure eight also starts to bring you a sense of calmness in your emotions and in your feelings. Yeah, it's like you're using the movement to gently bring down your nervous system. Learn to calm your nervous system down. Okay. So in the end, we gather inward. Let's feel now through the edge of your fingertips. Feel the field all around you from the right, left to the top. Now we need to seal all the efforts, all the benefits, and the wonderful magic that you have cultivated in your practice. It's like when you're ready to relax, you close the windows, you close the shades, you close the doors, you close the eyes. The end of the practice is very important for you to seal everything that you have cultivated
from the practice. One more, inhale. This one I like because it's like you're ready for the day. You're greeting the sun. And here, come back, always come back to the garden of your heart. Just take a moment, find a nice deep breath in your heart. Because look, if you breathe, look at my posture into your heart. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you can see how that uplift, not just your mood, but your posture and your uprightness. When you're upright, your legs know how to behave. They know how to work for you. When you're here, your legs kind of like don't want to work for you, right? So paying attention by taking that deep breath into the garden of your heart. Thank you, everybody, for your mindful, focused attention this morning. It's always lovely to see you. And I look forward to seeing you in a few days. Have a wonderful time. Enjoy the sun. Bye, everyone.